Yo guys, so fucking hell, what a game that was yesterday. Man, it was a shit show. Yeah, was at the game. It was a poor first half. I just woke up by the way, that's why I look fucking like a mess. But yeah, poor first half from us. We could have conceded. Onana made a couple saves. Um, they hit the post. Uh, but the second half was much better. We hit them on counter attacks as well. We was actually finding space on the counter attack, and we also just played a bit better. We also just created a few more chances. We also just made a bit more good decisions. Anthony was winning the ball high up the pitch. Do you know what I mean, this whole pressing thing? I'm not about it, bro. I'm not about this like pressing 3-1-6 style he wants to play. It's not going to work. Yeah, I know this guy's not going to work with this. I know he eventually will have to change it or he will get sacked. But at the moment, um, there are going to be times individually where we do win the ball high at the pitch and we do catch teams on the break, but we haven't finished any of the chances. We actually scored from a goal. I thought we was going to score. As soon as Ericsson got that ball, I was like, yeah, goal. Because I knew you give him 3 seconds to put a ball in. Ericsson isn't like Bruno. He doesn't just blast it. He gets with quality on it. He's got good ball striking, good technique, good player. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, regardless of performance, I thought Rashford was terrible. He could have had about 3 goals if he was on it. Um, I thought Bruno Fernandes was okay. Um, it was better from him. But people want to go, "Oh, this is the performance you wanted from Bruno." No, I wanted him to be effective as well as being able to create, which other players seem to be able to do. That you lot say is better than. So if you lot say he's better than Madison, I expect him to be able to lose the ball 8 times in the game, but he's still effective, rather than losing it 30 times in the game. But he didn't actually. He lost the ball a few times that I can remember, but yeah, they were stupid times he lost the ball. But other than that, I don't think he played bad at all. Don't think he had a great game. Don't think he played bad though. Onana was good. He made some great saves. Kept us in the game. Maguire and Varane at the back. Yeah, it almost got sabotaged by the way at the end, as we all know. That was never a penalty. If you go watch that game, the fuck mate, the ref was on their side. I'm telling you now, he was doing Tonali settings, bruv. Yeah, Tonali settings. He had a bet on us to lose that game or draw or something. Yeah, because there was one time I remember Garnacho slide tackled, got the ball, and he gave Garnacho a yellow card for it. Yeah. Then there was another time where there was a few times we could have had a few penalties. The Hodgson one I haven't seen back. The Rashford one was definitely a penalty, but I do think the Rashford was offside. So yeah, but then again, we can't just blame the ref. As this is my thing. We can't just blame the ref for putting us in that situation. We put ourselves in that situation because we should have killed that game. We should have been 3-4-0 up. We took our chances. You can't just always blame the ref for things like that, because if you give yourself a chance for that to happen, then that's your own fault. Yeah, you can blame the ref. But anyways, Onana, bruv, mentality monster. Yeah, this guy, top goalkeeper. I told people about him, top goalkeeper. Yeah, I mean, his distribution still hasn't been that impressive at United, but I mean, he's getting there, bruv. Like that save is ridiculous, and the penalty save is ridiculous. It's not a great penalty, might not, but what it's about is if he doesn't save that, we're out of the Champions League. We're out of it. Straight up, we're out of it. We're not gonna get past the groups. We're not gonna beat Bayern, Galatasaray, and Copenhagen. I think we won't even call now, even though we won. Um, but I think uh, that is one of the most clutch saves any goalkeeper could have made for us in the past. God knows how long. Do you know what I mean? Probably since, from what I can remember, obviously there's probably more. Probably since De Gea's won against Lukaku in the semi-final of the FA Cup. Um, Other than that, yeah, it was Amrabat played okay, but the thing is, he's just an okay player, and he's not like I think we've established now. He's nothing special. We definitely need more than him, an upgrade. He's a loan, though. Maybe he's a stopgap. We don't know. Um, Who else? Who else am I trying to think about? Oh, Hodgson. I thought Hodgson played really well. I thought he created a lot of chances. He needs to, though, find a balance of being able to create chances, but also better to get in his own positions. But then again, he's not really got much hope. No one's whipping balls in. No one's. Rashford's trying to take his man on. Anthony's playing doing the same thing he does all the time. Cut inside, see if he can shoot. If not, he's going to play a little pass back. Hold on. Oh, right, fucking hell. McTominay I thought was pretty poor, but he could have had a couple of assists. Could have had a goal. Could have assisted Garnacho. Could have had a goal straight after that. Yeah. For defensively, he was all right. Regulon just doesn't have quality. Like he just runs around, he tries hard, but he doesn't have that quality that we're missing, and that left back. And you know what I mean. Let's see if Shaw comes back and you know what I mean decides he wants to play well. But we'll see. You know what I mean. I don't know when he's back. He's definitely not back this weekend. We would have heard about it. He might have been back next week. He'll probably be back in about a month. But I thought he was out for like 6 to 8 weeks. Well, it looks like he's going to be out for about 8 to 10 weeks, maybe even more, 8 to 12. Yeah. Player ratings, just a little mini player ratings. Onana, I'll give him a 9 just for that penalty save. I mean, overall it's about a 7, but I'll give him about a 9 because that penalty save is clutch. One of them, clutch moment. You can say strikers have clutch moments. Players have clutch moments. Goalkeepers also have clutch moments, and that's a clutch moment. Right back Dallo, I'll give him a 6.5. I thought he was all right. But he dealt with his side defensively. Times, sometimes they got past him, but other than that, it needs to be more going forward from him, in my opinion, or a bit more quality going forward. Maguire, I'll give him a 9. Varane, I'll give him an 8. Solid. Yeah, don't need to say anything else. Regulon, I'll give him a 6. He was just okay. He was just running around like a bee, but buzzing. Do you know what I mean? But not really doing anything, not stinging the opposition. Do you know what I mean? I'm about to give a 6.5. Just decent. I mean, lost the ball a couple of times, stupid times, but I thought he was alright. It's just an okay performance. Same with Bruno, 6.5. I wouldn't say he played awful. I wouldn't say he played great. Yeah, Ericsson coming on changed the game as well. I think he probably should start against Newcastle next week, but I doubt he will because we'll get fucking popped if he does because they got that fucking Joe Linton who's an absolute beast in midfield. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, and we know how liability Ericsson is defensively. And then who else played? McTominay, I give a 5. He was pretty poor, gave away a penalty. Even though I don't think it was a penalty. Anthony is 6. He was just alright. He needs to add the quality, but he's never going to add that quality, bro. I think we've established this guy's never going to be good. 100 mil in this guy is probably the worst signing in football because the reason why he might end up doing more than these other players that have cost 100 mil, which he won't. But let's say he might end up doing more. He scored a couple good goals for us. He's had a few good moments, yeah. But just the quality of the player, like João Felix didn't do much. He done good at Atletico Madrid. People think he didn't. He done good, yeah. But let's say he didn't do good. But João Felix, you can see the qualities in him, like as a football player. I don't see nothing in Anthony. I get what people mean when he adds the width, but you can get 50 other options for cheaper that add the width and probably add more quality because he's not good at all. Yeah, the whole pressing system. I get you. You know what I mean? Anthony is a pressing demon. He wins the ball out of the pitch, but Anthony suits possession-based football more than anyone in our team, pretty much. Yeah, and you can't keep playing in counter-attack football. Even then, he's just not good, bro. No, I'm not making an excuse for him. He's shit. You know what I mean? He needs to go. He needs to be sold. 30-40 million back to Ajax. Thank you very much. Because they need a fucking player like him. Fucking hell. Rashford, I give it a fucking 3. Thought it was awful. The less I say, the better. Because he's shit right now. But it would be just like Rashford to go and bang away in top bins. But the thing is, I do think Rashford's probably fed up with his manager, to be honest. Moving him around, he's probably confused. And obviously, we know about his boy Sancho. We know how close they are and what's going on. And listen, free Jadon Sancho, bruv. Yeah, free Jadon Sancho. These frauds that want to talk on him, bruv. Free Jadon Sancho. He must be brought back. He won't be brought back. You know what I mean? He's over for him, you know. But free him, man, because I'm looking at these attackers, yeah, for Man United. He's better than all of them. He's never going to play as bad as any of them right now. Honestly. Hodgson, I give him an 8. No, I give him a 7.5. It was a decent performance, created a few chances, held the ball up well. And yeah. Rip Sir Bobby played a nice tribute to him yesterday. Yeah, I think a minute silence. Obviously, they played "We'll Never Die." They played a song, but they played some trumpet thing, I think. And Eric Ten Hag and some other people brought out flowers, laid them on the pitch. Yeah, honouring a legend, absolute legend of football, one of the greatest ever played a game, one of the greatest English players ever, if not the greatest English player ever. And yeah. I will be back with a watch along. Might do a live before that for City game, and I will be at the Newcastle game next week. Thank you.